Hello everybody, welcome back to another Brawl Stars video. Today we're going to be finishing off the extra hot Wasabi powers, and next on the list is Belle. Her power allows her main attack to split on impact. So I have played a little bit with this one. We're going to jump into Showdown. I do really enjoy this one. When you hit an enemy, it splits off into like 5 or 6 different projectiles, so if there's multiple enemies clumped up, you're almost guaranteed to get multiple hits. This makes her damage output ridiculously good. It makes her ability to clear waves of enemies. Watch this. You can see every attack that hits, I think it's 6 projectiles break off from it, and it adds so much damage to her. See if we can hit this Colt. He's one shot away from death. Get the kill there. Perfect. You can see all those projectiles that bounce off. You're almost guaranteed, if multiple enemies are together, you're almost guaranteed 2 hits on people. It is really good. Okay, Colt, relax. Okay, so I am doing okay. My teammates are just hiding, which is, what do you expect from a solo Brawl Stars experience? See if we can kill this M's good. My gosh. Okay, I'm going to try and let my teammates spawn so I can at least go in and get damage without risking death. Gosh, that immunity is long. Oh my gosh. Okay, that I probably didn't talk too much, but that was a little stressful. 10-0. So oh man, Belle, it just makes Belle so good. You can just clear enemies like it's nobody's business. I do really enjoy that one. So next on the list is going to be Leon. His super creates illusions that can attack now. So I think we'll switch it up. We'll try it in Brawl Ball. I haven't tried this one, but every time I play against it, it seems very annoying. Yo, what skin is that in the middle? That looks really cool. Is that a Poco? No, that's Ollie? Oh wow, that is a really cool skin. So hopefully we can charge my super. I am interested to see how this works. We'll drop down this gadget. Okay, so we got the super. Let people spawn in before I use it. Okay, so there's 2 spirits with 5,000. They attack once. I think they do the same amount of damage as normal. Depending, like, Leon obviously does damage based on how close he is to enemies, so I think that also matters for the spirits that are summoned with his super. So we can... Oh, I thought I had my super. Okay. We can actually probably just run in and get the next goal. Not an amazing showcase of what his super looks like, but you can see it. They don't do a whole ton of damage. They don't attack like 6 times like Leon does, but they are annoying, right? It's 2 enemies that can come towards you dealing up to 600 damage. It's something that you have to take care of. You can't just ignore them like you can normally with his gadget that spawns one of the spirits. So next on the list is Buzz, and his torpedo throw has more range, and he has more health, and his super charges faster. I think we will try this in Trio Showdown, or let's see, maybe Wipeout could be good. What is the map? Yeah, sure, we'll try it in Wipeout. So I'm not a super avid Buzz user. I know he is pretty strong, but I don't know how this is going to go. I will just use this to charge my super automatically, so you can basically cover the entire map's range. I don't know what his health is normally at, so seeing him at 11,000 at level 10 I think is good. I don't know, like if I can latch onto that Piper, that would be good. But that Edgar is right there. Can I get a kill? I got the kill, but we gave one up too. So it just said he had more health, right? More health, longer throw. Okay, so you're almost like never... Oh gosh. Okay, I'm kind of selling for my team right here. You're almost never gonna miss, because you're either just gonna connect to a wall or get the double stun. Can I get the double kill? Double stun again? Oh my gosh. Okay, so there, if I was better, I probably could have used my super to get away from the Lily, but that's okay. This one doesn't really feel like it changes his gameplay all too much. Oh my gosh. Whoa! I didn't know Lily's super would travel that far. Okay, this we gotta play it real safe here. Stick to here. The Edgar's gonna try and jump in. We gotta stick together. Oh no! Oh my gosh, that is so unfortunate. I died 5 times. Oh my gosh. Okay, that one is probably user fault. I don't think it's too amazing, but like I said, I'm not really a Buzz user. I think it's okay, but I think the ones we've used before this are better. And for the sake of time, I just am not going to play another game. I have to get through the rest of the Wasabi powers, so I hope you can forgive me for that. Next on the list is going to be Barley. Puddles from his main attack last longer. So this one also is not like super amazing. I assume it's similar to Berry, the length of the puddles for how long they stay. That's what I'm just assuming. It is better than like Brock's Fire being bigger, but I don't know if this will change the gameplay a whole ton. I feel like maybe in a different mode other than the ones we have available. Like, I don't know if it's perfect in Showdown. I don't know if it's great in Brawl Ball, but if there was Heist or something... Oh, and I'm dead. Perfect. If it was Heist, it'd probably be good because the puddles will last a long time on the safe, and you can just get that chip damage, but we're kind of limited to what we have, so I'm just going to use it in Showdown, and hopefully we don't just get cooked immediately. Running into that Kenji was kind of brutal. Oh, and he's here again. Oh, dear. There's 2 of them! Go! No, Mandy, why? What are we doing? Why is there like 100 Kenjis on this map? Thank goodness he got launched, because what is going on? Why is everyone using Kenji on this map? God, we're just feeding him. How embarrassing. Yeah, this one doesn't... It doesn't even seem like the puddles stay that much longer. Yeah. This one's not that good. They don't even stay that much longer. It's like a few extra seconds. Good job, Mandy. Okay, I think we get the point for Barley. I'll see you in when we're queued up with the next brawler. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will say we almost actually squeaked out a first place victory. We just kept getting lucky spawns. That was kind of insane. I still don't think it's good. We just kept getting really lucky with how, like, one teammate would die as soon as the other one would spawn. That is kind of the craziest win I've ever had. Okay, I'm going to switch it up to this one. I forget what this one's either called Samurai Smash or Omi Hunt or something. It's basically just the big bot one, but to showcase Jessie... I just realized I forgot to talk about what she does, but to showcase Jessie, we're going to use it here. So her turret is much bigger, has more health, and I think it shoots more projectiles. It's up to 2 or 3 projectiles per shot. It is absolutely insane in this game. Excuse me. It is really good in this game mode. So you'll see here, drop this down, 8,000 health. Look how big it is. It's shooting, I think it's 3 projectiles, and it just does so much damage. You charge your hypercharge, you charge your super so quick with it, it just does so much output, and it is unbelievable. I know we're playing in a CPU game mode, but who cares? This is probably the best way to showcase how strong Jessie's turret actually is. You can just sit back. Obviously, if I had Heist, I would probably try to play it in there, but this is the next best thing to Heist. An enemy with 500,000 health, and you can just watch the turret chip it down, chip it down, chip it down. 624 every single shot, and it's doing that many shots per second. How many shots per second? Like 5? It is just gonna output so much damage. So when we look in this next screen, it's gonna show we definitely did the most damage. 280,000 damage, and I was barely shooting my main attack. That was all the turret. So that's a quick showcase, but man, Jessie, already one of my favorite brawlers, and that this Wasabi power just makes it even better. Okay, so next is Berry. As he's walking, he leaves an ice cream trail behind him. So what mode would be good to play this on? Let's just try it in Samurai Smash. We'll showcase all the new game modes today, why not? This one doesn't really, like, this one's better than the Barley one. Leaving ice cream around because his pools usually stay for a really like annoyingly long time anyways, so having just more of it on the field without having to throw an actual attack makes it really good. And I feel like for this game mode it might be pretty good because there's CPU enemies just running around. Oh yeah, and the pools are the same size as his normal attacks, so there's just CPUs running around. They'll probably just end up going into his attacks in his pools. You're gonna charge your super, you're gonna heal, you're gonna consistently damage everyone on the field. This it's not much of a gameplay change for Barry, but it just, because he's already so annoying, so these don't stay as long as his normal attacks. It's not a huge gameplay change for Barry, but the utility of him changes a lot. It makes him very good. Oh no, I didn't mean to go right into a wall. I kind of enjoy this game mode too. It's kind of just kill as many enemies as possible and get your 60 garbage, or what, I don't even know what these bells are. I just call them garbage. But it's a kind of a fun mode. It's a, I don't know, unique kind of free-for-all thing. So yeah, I do like this one for Barry. I would like to probably use it on Hot Zone, just because you running around the zone and having them just run into your ice cream, it would definitely almost guarantee you a win, because they would just die, given you don't die, right? But you would just have the enemies running and taking damage consistently, your team healing consistently. It'd be very difficult for them to actually get into the zone and capture it, because of how much healing and damage you are actually doing for your team. This makes him like probably one of the better support options, if he isn't already. It makes him just a really good support option. Okay, this should be almost the win. We're 4 away. Get those. Okay, perfect. So I do like this one a lot for Barry. That is also a pretty fun game mode. I think we only have one left. Let me just double check. Okay, yes, it is Ollie. So he has more health and hypnotizes enemies for longer. I don't know if that's good, because while the enemies are hypnotized, you also can't attack, right? So I don't know how good that actually is, but we'll jump into Brawl Ball and try it out. Probably ending it with one of the more underwhelming Wasabi powers of the extra hot category. I feel like Barley is probably the most underwhelming, but this one might be a good second place, because just hypnotizing longer, but you can't attack while the enemies are hypnotized, so it just doesn't seem like that great. Maybe you can attack? I'm not really sure. I couldn't tell there. Why? We could have scored. How did that miss? Man, the radius for that jump stun is so small. And I didn't stun there. Man, I think they need to increase the radius of his stuns, because I just missed 2 and they definitely look like they should have hit. Well, that's unfortunate. We got a goal, and then I don't know, just kind of crapped the bed on that second goal. Yeah, that one was pretty underwhelming. I'm not a huge fan of Ollie. I know when I first made a video on him, I just was so confused on his mechanics. I understand how he works now. I just don't think he's that good. But anyways, that is it for the extra hot Wasabi powers. We're gonna move into crazy hot in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.